Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Mom. Hello, Mek, K-Noon, Audrey, and Evan, and hello, Hero. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Also, Nokgao, Lisa, and Jade on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook. As of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, I probably cannot see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as always. Hello, Pat. Hi, Bay. Thanks for joining in. Also, hello, Gwenyan on Facebook. Glad for you to be back. So, also, I'm having some weird internet connections problems today. Well, we'll see what happens. The good thing is, if I suddenly go silent, today is a long silence anyway. So let's practice together. And of course, have you guys been doing your homework? Okay. For those who might be new or have forgotten, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall, and a great way to help us practice, get that balance in daily life. Pretty much how we can apply our meditation to help us be content always, or at least as much as possible. Oh, hello, Hakuzo. Hi, Ivy. Thanks for joining on YouTube. So, as always, Fridays are our level 4, meaning not difficult, but longer silence. So if you're brand new to our sessions today, no worries. Take your time. You don't need to rush or force, as today will be a longer silence just because it gives you more opportunity to be with yourself, to practice going deeper. But as always, feel free to adjust if you need to. That's why I like to have a background when we're meditating, just something to look at. You can look at it instead to help you relax, release, come back, or simply take a quick break. No worries. Sabai, sabai is what we say. So remember that meditation is a mini vacation. It should never feel like work. So, is everyone ready for your mini vacation? Okay. Then, oh, hello, Pian. Thanks for joining in. And Zoom user. So, everyone, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Allow yourself to be as innocent as a child. No expectations, no worries, no regrets, no responsibilities, not a care in the world. allow ourselves to have that feeling again, like an innocent child. This is important for us to go in deeper. Sometimes we come into meditation with a plan, and I must tell you, let go of the plan. Unless your plan is to simply sit back, relax, and enjoy. That's the right plan. If you're trying to reach inner peace in one session, you're trying too hard. Of course, we all want this. But when it's time to meditate, we let go of all that planning. We let go of all that trying. And instead, allow ourselves to experiencing the sensations in your body, the feelings you have in your mind. Why we do this is learning to let go of trying to control. Having control is mostly an illusion. There are some things we can seemingly control. But in general, most of life is us adjusting. Nothing always goes according to plan. It happens occasionally, and for many, very rarely. So instead, let go of the plan. The plan was to get you here to start and meditate together. But once we're meditating together, let go of the plan. Enjoy. Allow ourselves to release and relax. This way, our mind can quiet down, as meditation is not thinking, even though in the English dictionary, meditation means to think. But the act of meditating is learning to stop thinking, to let our mind be quiet. And how we do it is not by forcing, not by rushing. Take your time, because we know our thoughts always rushing in and out like a highway of thoughts. So many flying by, traffic jams. But what we're doing is allowing our mind to be at ease, take our time. It's like, little by little, the cars in the highway are starting to exit, and it becomes more open until eventually no more cars, and it's a silent highway. But our job is to observe, not to try to make it happen. How we do it is to learn how to stop trying. Stop trying to make something happen. This is the challenging part of meditation. We're so used to doing something. We're so used to thinking all the time. But now, it's actually time for us to take a break, to stop thinking. But of course, by saying stopping your thinking, you think, how do I stop thinking? And this is why we stay with just one thing. Your meditation object or image. As you all know, I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. And let your mind rest on that one thing, comfortably, relaxingly. As your mind stays with this one thing, everything else will melt away. It might not disappear completely, but it melts into the background, allowing you a little bit of peace. So give yourself time for your mind to quiet down little by little. Just remember, relax your body, relax your mind. Don't rush, don't force. Allow yourself to feel like you're at the movie theaters. Our job in the theater is to sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We don't need to get up on stage and begin acting or begin directing. It's just time to sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And just like the movie theaters, some movies we enjoy, some not so much. Allow yourself to experience it. Allow your mind to slow down. Take a break. Some more. Some more. Some more. And now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together, for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pajeka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Je Narakampantami Sapaso Sabbabuddha Nupavena Sabbathamma Nupavena Sabbasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhagwantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Remember, take your time, but notice how you feel now that we've finished. Right? Okay. Right. I see a lot of smiles, lots of thumbs ups. Right. Very good. Because each time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. Okay? And the great thing is, it helps us see what can we do to improve or what can we do to get better. Noticing what are our challenges and going, oh, okay, I have to try to stay away from that. Or this tool didn't work so much for me. Use a different one. This is how we can adjust, continue to get better and better at finding and regaining our peace. So this is why we practice together. The more you practice, the more it's easier to tell what you can do to make it better or what you can adjust to feel better. Okay? Whether it be how you sit, how you calm your mind or have your mind settled or centered, it all adjusts depending on what works for you. Okay? All right. I see more people came in. Hello, Dad. Hi, Daniel. Who else is there? Okay. Also on YouTube. Okay, so as always, I open the floor to you all if you have any questions or wonders. So, if you're here on Zoom, you can turn on your mic if you'd like. So we go on to, oh, hello, Sue. Thanks for saying hi on on YouTube. And Hakuzo has a question. How can someone that has to fidget or keep their hands busy meditate easier without losing focus or becoming bored? So with fidgeting hands or legs or whatever you do with fidgeting, it's okay. Remember that our body is just to be comfortable. So if at that moment the fidgeting seems to feel more comfortable, do that for now. Little by little, as your mind and your body feel more at ease, it'll become less and less. One way to help with fidgeting, I actually recommend the body scan. The body scan is both focus or both awareness and relaxation, because as we are being aware of the body as we're scanning through it, we are focusing on that body part. At the same time, we're learning to release and relax. So do the body scan. It's a great way to help you kind of center onto your body first. And this is why it's a very popular way to meditate. Same with breathing. That's why they breathe and follow the breath going up and down. These are ways to help slow down the physical stuff, like our physical fidgeting, as well as our mind. So that's what I would recommend first. Do the body scan. Just kind of follow the body, and then if you start to fidget again, it's okay. Think of it as your body's just a little uncomfortable. You need to adjust. No problem. Adjustment is part of the meditation. So as long as you don't start blaming yourself, thinking that, oh, I'm too fidgety, I can't do this right. No. I think I shared with you guys before. I meditated with kids, and one of the kids, he could not sit still. And his body's like this, round back and forth. And you would think, how is he able to sit? And at the end, how do you feel? I feel so good. What? Right? So with physical body, yes, if you're able to sit still, great. But some of us really can't. Don't worry about it. Adjust if you need to. I've also had a member back when I was in New Jersey. She came in and she was so relieved to realize it's okay to move because she had chronic back pain and she would need to adjust to feel okay. And at a meditation place that she went before was more of the old style, don't move. And they would kind of tell you not to move, and then she'd end up being more in pain. That's the thing. We had to understand why do we adjust so we can do what's important. If your body's still moving but your mind's able to feel at ease and still, it's okay. You're going the right way because the important thing is not the body looking good. Remember, meditation's for inner peace, not Instagram. So you're fidgeting or you're moving with it, it's okay. Don't feel bad. You're totally normal. And little by little, you'll be able to do it just fine. Okay? All right, thank you for that question. Okay, Lisa has a question. Why is there so many different types of monks instead of just one type? It is type. Is it due to different beliefs? Okay, so think of like Buddhist monks like Christian priests. There are many types, right? There are priests in Catholic Church. There are priests and they're all slightly different. They might dress slightly different also, right? But in the end, you know that they're a priest or a monk. You know there's someone who is working to purify themselves to be like for at least for Christianity to be close to God and to share that wisdom with everyone. Same with monks. We're the same. It's just slightly different. Just different sects of Buddhism, or we can say sectors of Buddhism, or different types. Like for example, myself, Theravada, we tend to wear this orange, and at the same time, Theravadas also wear brown because there's two types, and it's like the city monk or the forest monk. City monk, bright, easy to see. It makes sense for me, especially. And there's a forest monk, tends to be in brown, and they like to be in the forest. It makes sense, right? And then there's the more burgundy color, that's usually the Tibetan monks. It's cold. A darker color actually helps keep them warm. As it moved on to China and Japan, they adjusted due to it was royal color. For example, in China, they had to change to gray because they don't want to be cut, right? So you have to respect the culture of the area that you went to. So that's how it adjusted. It's just different colors just for how that particular style of Buddhism is. But in the end, we all have the same core. Okay, so it's just a little bit different, but in general, if they can speak English, they're happy to talk to you. But if they can't speak English, they'll just be like, just kind of be quiet. Not because they're silent, it's just because they just don't know how to communicate. As that does happen a lot. Okay. Kenyu has a question. Venerable, do you think illness results from negative thoughts? And meditation helps to neutralize these thoughts. Does Buddhists have anything to say about this? Okay, that is partly correct. Now, all of our illness, so in Buddhism, everything that happens to us is due to our karma. So our illness as well. When we have good karma, we tend to have good health, especially when it has to do with our morality, our precepts, not to kill, not to steal, not to have sexual misconduct, not to lie, use harsh speech, and not to take intoxicants. These are the 5 precepts in Buddhism. And these are the things that tend to, when we abide by them, it actually brings good health to us because we're not harming others or even yourself. So that's why health is like that. But when we have these negative karmas, like this bad karma from doing some of these things, it's never right away, but it actually ends up why we tend to be weaker, why we are more susceptible to illness, or why we get sick. And yes, your thoughts can also help sprinkle it on. Think of it like karma can be done in 3 ways: what you think, what you say, and what you do. So action, speech, and thought. And maybe people think, thought? You can have bad karma from thought and good karma from thought? Yes. But remember, it's very, very light. It's not as strong as action. Action is the strongest one. That's why we always say to be more mindful of your action, because the action creates the most karma. It's the actual doing. But the thing is, before you can actually do something, it starts off as a thought. So that thought, if it's a good thought, it tends to push you towards something good. If it's a bad thought, you tend to push towards something negative. So it starts to move that direction. Then from the negative thoughts or the positive thought, the thought goes into speech. You start to speak and talk about it or want to do it. You have that thing, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Or I feel like I want to do that. That's what pushes it through until eventually it becomes the action. So the mix of it, if your thoughts are always thinking negatively, it's actually already kind of priming yourself to start to become ill. And it can start off with, nowadays we see it a lot, it tends to be stress, and then stress-related illnesses, and then on and on. This is a lot of it because of thought, how we're thinking, and we're overly too negative. That's why we practice together. We start to release, our thoughts more clear, it's looking for more positive, we're able to heal and we actually do start to heal and be healthier. It's like both joke and truth. How I tell people, one benefit of meditation is you look younger. And they're like, what? Well, think about it. If you're meditating, one, you tend to be happier, you tend to be healthier. And when you're happy and healthy, no wrinkles. You have no wrinkles. You're just going to look younger. And it makes sense because when you're stressing, the cortisol, that's what this is neurology. The chemical that makes you feel stressed is actually making all your muscles and all your body parts unable to heal. Instead, it's telling it you have to work hard to run away, or you have to do something, the fight or flight reaction, right? That response that we have. But when you're not stressed, you're able to let go. You're not, oh, that's not that crazy. That's not that bad. Oh, you're able to be here and now, and your body will go into the regular cycle of healing and regenerating yourself. So this is actually a very, really real thing. If you, even my own self, uh, my injury on my leg, some of you know about my leg. I nearly died in Thailand. And during that time, I already was a regular meditator. And while I was in the hospital, I didn't realize how close to death I was. I just knew something's wrong. Please, doctors, fix it. That's all I was thinking. But I was already meditating, so I'd be in my room for throughout the day, no TV, nothing there. Just okay. So I just close my eyes and just meditate while on the bed, and just thinking of my leg. I hope I heal. I want to get better. And I was able to heal quite quickly, and I really do attribute it to meditating and being able to have my mind positive instead of thinking, "Oh, I'm never gonna get better." And sadly, it works that way. If your mindset is, "Yes, I can do it," you'll eventually be able to do it. Okay, so yes, have our mind calm, peaceful. You can heal. Okay, all right. Oh, all right. One more question. Lisa says, "Is there a breathing technique to go into meditation?" There are actually many breathing techniques. Some are about counting. I don't really like that one, but simply just breathing in and out is already a good one. Just follow the breath in, follow the breath out. It's a very common meditation practice where when you breathe in, you let it go to the deepest point and feel it as it goes down, and then exhale and feel that air as it comes out. This is a great way to help you focus. But the thing is, what I recommend is once you have your focus, because the focus will go up and down, up and down. If you use this technique, I recommend leave it at the lowest point. Why? Because the lowest point where your breath goes, that's actually your center, the same technique that we talk about. And then when you leave it there, you'll find your focus going deeper, easier, instead of going up and down over and over again. So it's a great way to help you start focus, but when it's time to go in deeper, leave it at your center, at the lowest point, and you'll go, ah. Okay. All right. Thank you all for your questions and wonders tonight. So, again, reminder, I am here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And of course, tomorrow for our inner peace time. And coming up soon, we'll have our new moon event, which is our gratitude night, the night that we get to come together, meditate, and share loving kindness to our deceased relatives. And then then we get to, if you like, you can send me the pictures and their names, and I'll put them on the altar. And once they're there, they'll be there every month, so we can keep on sending loving kindness. So, before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer and we can chat some more. Take care, everyone.